Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you guys come back to my channel. But in today's video, I'll be showing you how to breach the door on ATRAKS. So you'll be breaching it with Salvation's grip, and I'll be showing you how to do it completely solo. Now in this video I do it with a group, but I solo the boss, completely soloing it, so you don't actually need to have anyone else help you get through the door. Only one person needs to get to the door, and if you do this setup the way I do it, you'll be able to get through the door very fast and efficiently. And you just got to keep practicing it until you actually get it down. Once you're good and got the practice down and you can get through the door every time, then you have to worry about your weapon setup. So what you'll need to do is have Anarchy. So I would suggest that you have Anarchy, a shotgun primary, and then a fusion rifle. And I use the fusion rifle from ATRAKS, and I don't remember the name of it, and I don't think I could pronounce it correctly, so I'm not going to pronounce it. And I also use Heritage. And what I do is I have Grenade Launcher Finder on. Then once I have Grenade Launcher Finder on, I also have Fusion Rifle Finder on. I also have Fusion Rifle Reserves on and Grenade Launcher Reserves on. Now, you could use double shotguns, but I tried using like Fellwinters with Heritage and I just didn't do enough damage, and the Fusion Rifle just seemed to work better with mine. And the Fusion Rifle I have has Boss Spec on it. Now, if you have First In, Last Out with Vorpal Weapon and Boss Spec, that might be a good combo, but I can't get that. I haven't been able to get the shotgun, and I turned in like thousands of weapon parts and haven't gotten it. So you can use that, or you can use my setup with Anarchy, Fusion Rifle, and a shotgun. Then once you have that, then you're going to want to have a certain super on. Now you can do this as a hunter, or you can do this as a titan. So as a hunter, what works is stasis, and as a titan, what works is striker. And the striker, you need to be middle tree or code missile or whatever else it's called. And you want to go ahead and rally the flag with Salvation's grip on, your shotgun on, and your fusion rifle on. And then you're going to need some mods on your armor so that you become charged with light. So the mods on your armor are called High Fire Energy. So I put that on my Titan mark or whatever piece of armor that you want to put it on. It costs 4. Then once you put the High Fire Energy on, which increases your damage 20%, then you want to have Taking Charge, which when you pick up an orb you become charged with light. So while charged with light, your damage is increased by 20%, which will help you defeat the boss solo by yourself. Now if you're solo, obviously you're going to have to generate your own orbs, so you might have to go to bubble, put bubble down, and then get those orbs, or have your weapon generate some orbs before you do the breach. But if you're with friends, then they can drop a bubble and then you can pick up the orbs so that you're charged with light. And once you're charged with light, make sure that you do not kill anything so that you get that 20% damage increase. Then once you have that, then you want to go ahead and go over to the door and place the Salvation's grip down exactly how I do. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to line yourself up with the middle of the door. Then once you line yourself up with the middle of the door, then you want to go ahead and hold down the fire button for Salvation's grip so that the lines come out, the blue stuff comes out, so you can aim it. Now you'll see that there is 2 middle lines. So there's a top one and then there's a bottom one. The bottom middle line, you want to line that up with the top of the triangle, the very far right triangle. You want to line that up with the top of it. So right there I have the small, very small line in the middle, the bottom one. I'm lining up with that triangle all the way over to the right. Now we are going to go ahead and fire it right there. This is the one that needs to be very precise. The next ones you can be a little bit sloppy, but not too sloppy where it doesn't work. But this middle one is the most important one to the breach. So you want to make sure that that bottom line is lined up with that triangle all the way over to the right. Now you want to move over to the left and you want to go ahead and shoot your Salvation's grip and line it up with the bottom middle line, just the bottom middle solid line. and shoot it right above the triangles. And you'll have to do this in a certain amount of time before the middle one disappears, but you shoot that one and then you move all the way over to the right. Then once you move over to the right, then you want to have your circle half in, half out, and you want to go ahead and line the middle bottom line up with the triangles. And then once you shoot that one, you move all the way over to the left, and then you face towards the crystals and use your super. Now if you're using the hunter, it's the same exact way, same concept, you just use stasis. And once you're through and got this done, then you want to go ahead and damage the boss. Sorry. You just go ahead and get on Anarchy. And once you get on Anarchy, then you want to go ahead and fire 2 rounds of Anarchy. 1 on the ground, 1 on him, and then just start shooting him with the shotgun over and over again. Then once the Anarchy goes away, then I put 2 more on him again. So then I switch to Anarchy, I shoot 1 on the ground, shoot 1 on him, and then just keep shooting him with the shotgun. And then once my shotgun is out of ammo in the magazine, I switch to my fusion rifle, and my shotgun has reconstruction on it, so it will be automatically reloading for me. So what I do is make sure that I have 2 shots of Anarchy on him most of the time, and then I just keep shooting him with my fusion rifle and my shotgun. Now I save 2 shots of Anarchy, so save 2 shots of Anarchy for the final phase, and just keep shooting him with the fusion rifle and your shotgun until he drops down far enough to get into final stage. So we just gotta keep on shooting him over and over again until he's in final stance. Then once he's in final stance, you'll have to sit there and wait for him to activate Extinction Protocol. So right here, we just got him into final stance. So now since he's in final stance, just wait a little bit. You can punch him to see if a little bit of sliver goes down. Once you see a little bit of sliver go down, then you want to go ahead and stick him with your last 2 shots of Anarchy, and then just start using all your ammo, your fusion rifle, and your shotgun. Now if you run out of ammo, that's fine. It will eventually give you ammo, and then you just keep on shooting him to finish him off. And as you guys can see, he's almost dead. Boom, I finished him off just like that. So you gotta make sure that you don't miss any of your Anarchy shots, and you want to make sure that you get most of your shotgun shots and your fusion rifle shots, and you want to make sure you have that charge of light so that you get that 20% damage, so you'll be able to do it. Now I don't expect people to do this their first try, so I suggest getting a friend who's willing to help you to kill ads for you around the door so that they don't interfere with the ice placing, and to also get a friend who's willing to sit there for a little bit so that you can practice to get through the door, and then you can go ahead and keep on doing it over and over again until you actually have the setup and you can do the damage and kill the boss. Now your friend, if you have a friend, can also help you, so you can 2-man it if you want to, and it's kind of more effective if you do 2-man it. You can have your friend pick up the scanner on the top room, and let's say that you do not get to the final stance before, Extinction Protocol happens. Then your friend can pick up the scanner and he can go ahead and find the right boss and use Lament and stop him from wiping everyone. Now, if that does happen, then you'll have to damage him down to final damage phase, and then once you're down the final damage phase, he'll go into Extinction Protocol again and everything's like normal, and you can go ahead and damage him. Now, your friend can also help on final damage phase if needed. Let's say you have the first Extinction Protocol, he won't be able to see anything, but the second Extinction Protocol, if you need help, then your friend can see it and kill him before he wipes. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this makes sense, and hopefully you have the weapons to be able to do this. And I would like to give a shout out to the Gold Approach, because he showed a very good method, and that's the method that I use to breach the door, is his method of lining it up and shooting the Salvation Grip that way, so you get through the door every single time. He explains it very well, so go ahead and definitely check him out if you want to. But you also can use the Mask of Bacchus on your hunter. I don't know if I pronounced that right. And whenever you shift or do the dodge animation, your arc damage is increased, so you can have that on as well and do even more damage, but that's only with the hunter if you have the hunter. And that's pretty much it for today's video. If you enjoyed, then drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.